Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagby here. Welcome to the next episode. In the previous episode, we faced Flint and burned him down to cinders. Now it's time we face the final member of the Elite Four. Just who is our final opponent of the Elite Four? Ah, you timed your arrival well. I just finished reading a book, you see. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lucian. I am a user of psychic types. I must say, you've already proven yourself to be outstanding by coming this far. They say I am the toughest of the Elite Four. I'm afraid I will have to go all out against you to live up to that reputation. Here we go! The final Elite Four member, Lucian, the master of psychic types. Love his animation, I love his outfit, and I also loved his appearance in the anime. The episode he appeared in the anime was actually a really good episode. As if I remember correctly, I think that was when shortly after Ash traded Apom for Bleasel. And he sort of pointed out things about Bleasel to Ash, so I remember that episode very well. It was actually a really good episode. I like his character in there, in that episode. And you may have noticed his name is Lucian. I believe, although but take it with a grain of salt, I think he's supposed to be based on Lucian Lepal. At least his name, anyway. Now that I actually take a closer look at him, I think he may be actually based on Lucian Lepal. Oh, looking at his outfit. As, if you don't know, Lucian Lepal, I think I'm saying that name correctly, you would otherwise know that name as Arsene in most medias. So yeah, I think he's supposed to be based on him. If so, that's actually pretty cool. Anyway, his starting Pokemon will be Mr. Mime. Ein, level 59. Ein, Psychic Fairy type. With the ability Filter. Which Filter reduces the power of super effective attacks taken by 25%. So even if you hit it with a super effective move, it's gonna reduce the damage a little bit. With the moves, Light Screen, Reflect, Psychic, and Dazzling Gleam. This Mr. Mime is extremely annoying because while Mr. Mime itself is not too dangerous, the main reason why it's annoying is that it will try to set up the Light Screen and Reflect for the rest of his team, which Light Screen and Reflect last for 5 turns respectively. Which Light Screen does reduces the damage of special attacks by half, and Reflect reduces the damage by physical attacks by half. So if he gets both out, which he's very likely going to because Trace decided to miss with Iron Tail, his team is gonna be tanking hits. And there's Filter in action. I'm pretty sure if he didn't have that ability, I would have taken out his Mr. Mime. So he's gotten both a Reflect and Light Screen out. So dealing with his team is going to be really annoying. Of course, his Mr. Mime was low enough in health for him to use a full restore. At least I got rid of his full restore because I think he only uses 1. So at least he doesn't have it for his more dangerous members of his team. Yeah, so until 5 turns pass, that Light Screen and Reflect is going to be really annoying. But if he sends out a certain Pokemon, I could take advantage of Hideyoshi's Brick Break. Because I think one of his Pokemon's weak to fighting moves. Although it's not, I'm taking a quick glance of his team, it's not, so I couldn't take advantage of Brick Break without Hideyoshi taking a Psychic to the face. Here comes Medicham. And level 60, Fighting Psychic. Psychic type with the so he has a way to counter your dark types. With the ability Pure Power, which doubles its attack stat. So this Medicham is going to be hitting you really hard with physical moves. With the moves it has. Oh wait, I forgot to mention something about Mr. Mine. That Mr. Mine had Light Clay, which makes Light Screen and Reflect last for 8 turns instead of 5. So that Reflect and Light Screen is going to stay out a little longer than normal. I completely forgot about the Light Clay. Anyway, as I was mentioning about his Medicham, it has the moves Send Headbutt, High Jump Kick, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch. If he uses the High Jump Kick, you really want to hope he misses, that way he damages himself. The item it's holding is Muscle Band, which increases the holder's physical attack by 10%. So yeah, this Medicham is meant to hit you with very powerful physical moves. Yep, that's the Light Screen effect. Because I know it should have taken more damage than that. Ooh, Koshi. Yikes. There goes his Medicham. No, I don't want you to learn Swagger. Giraffering. Who should I send out? Let's bring in Lewis. Giraffering, level 59. Normal Psychic, so Ghost moves are not going to work on this Giraffering if you're thinking about using Ghost moves. With the ability Sap Sipper, so if you try to hit this thing with Grass moves, it's going to negate all Grass damage and instead get powered up by it. So, raise its attack by 1 stage, so do not attack it with Grass moves. Its moves are Light Screen, so if it's Mr. Mine didn't set up Light Screen, Giraffering will try to set it up. Psychic, Thunderbolt, and Trick Room. The main thing you gotta watch out for this Giraffering is if the Mr. Mine didn't set up the Light Screen, it will try to set it up. And the Trick Room can be really annoying because it benefits his Ace Pokemon, which basically Trick Room reverses speed priorities. So the slowest Pokemon goes first and the fastest Pokemon goes last. It's also holding a Mental Herb. So if you try, which I believe if you, if I can find the description for the item, yeah, if you try to infatuate it, so if you try to use like a cute charm, try to use like charm on it or whatever to infatuate it, it's not gonna work. But if you have Dark type moves, this Giraffering is not a problem. It's just the Reflect is the problem. I'll be really happy once the Reflect is gone. And it's twisted the dimensions, so now his Pokemon is likely gonna go before mine. Ow! I was really hoping I would take the Giraffering out before I could use Thunderbolt. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Lola grew level 72. Sweet, the Light Screen is wearing off. That is words I wanted to hear. Let's bring Lola into this fight. His next Pokemon is Alakazam, level 60, pure Psychic type with the ability Magic Guard. Which, Magic Guard, the Pokemon can only take damage from attacks. So So if you were trying to use weather or anything like that, or entry hazards, Magic Guard will protect it. It can only take damage from moves that do damage. I don't think Magic Guard protects it from burn and poison though, but yeah, don't think you can use like arena traps and weather to just whittle down his Alakazam. With the moves, Nasty Plot, Psychic, Future Sight, and Shockwave. It's also holding on to Life Orb, so its attacks are boosted by 30%. The main thing you want to watch out for this Alakazam is that if it tries to set up a Nasty Plot, it will raise its special attack by 2 stages, so you don't want him to use too many of those. Future Sight is an annoying attack, as while it doesn't do damage right away, it will do damage later on. So you gotta watch out for that. And Shockwave is an attack where it's never gonna miss, so this Alakazam always has a means of hitting you. Okay, let's give it a Shadow Ball to the face, because now Light Screen is gone. And even with the Light Screen gone, that's how much damage Lola did. Oh no, he's setting up those nasty plots. With the Reflect's gone. Yeah, nasty plot on top with Life Orb, not a good combination to be dealing with. Oh wait, if he attacks, I think the Life Orb... Yeah, so he's gonna use a Future Sight. Oh, Life Orb doesn't take damage for him for Future Sight, because Future Sight's technically not a damaging move. That's interesting. Oh, you had another full restore in your pocket? I thought you only had one. I thought it was only in the rematches you had more than one full restore. Wow, this thing's defense was utter shit. If it took that much damage from strength. I know its defenses weren't that great, but Jesus, I wasn't expecting it to go down that quickly. I should have used strength the moment the Reflector was gone. Wait, time for his final Pokemon. Bronzong, his ace. Now what should I do? So his ace, level 63, Steel Psychic type, with the ability Levitate, so you cannot use ground moves on it, which eliminates one of its weaknesses. With the moves, Gyro Ball, Earthquake, Payback, and Trick Room. The Earthquake might be a bit worrisome, but I think Hideyoshi can take 1 or 2 Earthquakes before it's a problem. It's also holding on to a Citrus Berry, and I also forget if Trick Room is still in play. But if he didn't use Trick Room earlier, he is almost guaranteed to use Trick Room for his Bronzor now, because his Bronzor is very slow. Oh, alright, either Trick Room is still active, and Hideyoshi somehow slower than his Bronzor, or the Trick Room went away. But anyway, down goes his ace Pokemon. I see. You getting past the free before me was no fluke. Your power is real. Congratulations. You've beaten in the Elite Four. However, that doesn't mean you're done with the Pokemon League. There remains the champion. I should warn you, the champion is far stronger than the Elite Four. Now go. Step through the doorway to your final battle. I'll be reading books until the next challenger arrives. That will calm my nerves so that I may deal with all situations without panicking. Well, we've defeated the Elite Four, but we have one challenge left, and that is the champion. Who is the champion? We'll find out in the next episode, but if you are familiar with who the Sinnoh champion is, this is going to be a tough fight. Which I hope my Pokemon, with my levels, will be good enough to deal with it. Anyway, If you enjoyed this episode, do smash that like button. I greatly appreciate your guys' love and support. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode, and I will see you in the next episode where we take on the champion. Later.